So, good morning. We are in August and talking about abundance. And so today we're going to talk about this subject that many of you may not believe. That is that you are indeed enough. And so we entitled this, I Am Enough, an affirmation. So, Gabriel, what is it that you'd like to share about this I am enough?
I think it's the core idea of abundance. I think a lot of times we don't think we are enough. We believe the opposite. Like we are not enough. We're not good enough. We're not whatever enough. Not worthy enough. Not lovable enough. And so this kind of creates the sense of that we don't deserve abundance into our lives. And then we also won't allow it to come into our lives. You know, there might be abundance out there. There might be plenty of food, might be plenty of opportunities for relationships, for business, for jobs, for making money. But if we believe that we're not enough, we're not going to go for it. We're going to actively sabotage ourselves to prove our point, you know, because that's what the mind does. Once the mind has a belief, it wants to prove the point. And so even if you try to convince yourself, it's not easy unless you get rid of the underlying belief. So I think it's so important to just be aware of that you might have the belief, probably have the belief in some area of life that you're not enough. And this is keeping you from allowing abundance into your life. I know it has for me. It still does in some areas of life. In others, I've already overcome that. But it is a work in progress. And it's, I think, for most of us.
I love that idea that it's sort of a basic limiting belief, that notion that you're not enough. And then it reflects from you onto others. So that if you're not enough, then it reflects so that you also see limits and in other people. And so by embracing your own worth, then you sort of get to see your own inherent value and maybe recognize the value in others. And it just is sort of like a snowball instead of starting from lack. So I really appreciate that. What would be your call to action for today?
My call to action is to really look at yourself and see, do I have this belief that I'm not enough? And look at where it comes from. Like when did you first get the idea that you're not enough? What made you think that? And then look at this situation very carefully and see what other interpretations could you find besides I'm not enough. Maybe there was not enough out there, but that's just a start. Just look at it. Just acknowledge that you have to believe. I think that's the first step. And then look at it. Where did it come from?
Yeah, and I love that. So do that today, and like us, share, and we'll see you tomorrow with more about abundance. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye.